again guys, it's me Larry back at you again with another video today. This is a review video and first impressions of the new Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. Now this palette is absolutely gorgeous. I saw it on Instagram and just had to have it. I haven't bought any of Huda Beauty's stuff before. I don't really wear false lashes. And I haven't used her lipsticks before, but I really want to. And yeah, I've seen a couple of her palettes that I like the colours, they're very pretty. I really wanted to get the Desert Dust palette, but I just haven't been able to, and this is like $95 in Australia. It's like, oh, but I did have to pay it, so I can kind of justify it. So technically, I didn't pay anything for this right now until my first installment, you know what I mean? But I just absolutely had to have it. All the colours in here are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful nudes, beautiful pinks, and the glitters are just absolutely amazing. But enough talk. If you want to see how I came up with this look today, then just keep on watching. So I purchased the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. This looked so beautiful on Instagram, seriously. There's the packaging. That's what the outside looks like. New Nudes with the white and the pretty pink lettering. It's actually quite a cool like plastic sleeve. And there's the palette. Oh, so pretty. Oh, yay! Happy dance. Happy dance. You know when you get like new makeup and you see it for the first time in person, you're like, I'm so glad I bought this. That's how I feel right now. So there's the palette. That's absolutely stunning. The words are obviously in pink nude, but it's actually got, you can see there like a sort of duochrome shift through the colours. That's, or like a pearlescence. That's really, really pretty. And yeah, the packaging is just stunning. So that's how it opens, when it's got like there's a protective layer, but that's so pretty with the veil over her face. Hey there, my face is too small for this, but anyway, you get the picture. There's the palette there, and then we open it up. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm in love with it. Wow, this is like so interesting. And for sure you see it online on Instagram when you get it in real life, and it's just like now this is a very different palette. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it, based on the fact that there is quite a few different formulas in the palette. We obviously have a lot of matte shades, but we also have like these duochrome sort of pearlescent shades here. But these two, from what I can gather, are pure glitter, like I guess from like a little glitter pot. And I don't have any glitter glue. I'm going to get the Too Faced glitter glue soon, hopefully, because I need to get it to use with glitters. So when I do my review today, I won't be able to play with these shades too much. You can make like brutal opinions on it because I don't have a glitter glue, so I won't be able to use those two shades to the best that you can. This is interesting here. It's called Concealed. It's a concealer shade. Now I agree with everyone. A couple of, like, if she was to do like this kind of hard card plastic, if she was to have a sticky edge around that, just in a tiny little square there, so you could just peel it and use it and then stick it back on, that would be good, because yeah, you get a lot of these powders in the concealer, which I've heard and seen from other people. So, and apparently the concealer, from what I've seen, is quite drying. But yeah, so I'm concerned I'm going to get these powders in the concealer, but I really hope, yeah, that doesn't happen like that. But oh, just looking at this, it's perfection. Oh, she did it good. She did it good. We've seen the palette, we've seen how pretty it is, and now we're going to try it out. I'm going to do a makeup look now today for you guys to show you how the colours work, how they blend, and what it's all about. So I'll just read you the thing on the back. So the new Nude eyeshadow palette, 18 shadows in 5 ready to lay textures, 10 buttery mattes, 4 multi-reflective shadows, 2 pressed glitters, 1 pressed pearl, and 1 concealer base. And it says to prep your lids with the concealer base first, build your look with mattes and shimmers. Blend the multi-reflective shadows into your mattes for a diffused light. Apply over base and bare lids for a subtle pearlescent glow. Use your fingers, a sponge, brush, or setting spray for maximum iridescent shine. add the glitters with a firm dense brush for an extra pop. So it says to add the glitters with a firm dense brush for an extra pop, but it's quite, I've seen people, it's quite chalky, like it sort of falls down. So I'm hoping that's because we don't have a glitter glue, but I'm so excited to try this. But what do we talk about? Just let's dive into it. Okay, so before I dive into the palette to create a look, I want to do some swatches for you guys. Now, as you guys know, my camera doesn't automatically focus, so I'm sorry if the swatches are quite bad. So we're going to do the shade Bear. We're going to sort of go along the lines. So we've got the shade Bear. Now, I'm sorry my swatches are going to be quite terrible. We've got the shade, this is like one of these pearlescent shimmer. Ooh, yeah. Shades, and this is in the shade Crave. Oh yeah. Then we've got the shade Play. Then we've got the shade Fantasy. Oh yeah, those glittery ones, sorry, those pearlescent kind of ones swatch really well. Then we've got the shade Lovebird. Sorry, that's Love Bite. I can't read. Then we got the shade Spanked. Ooh, spanked, eh? So that's the first row of shadows. Now we're going to do the second row. So this is the shade Lace. This is another pearlescent shade in the shade Daydream. This is the shade Tickle. Oh, that's a beautiful sort of deep nude colour. Then we got the Sparkles. So that's Excite. That comes off awesome, but I'm worried. No, actually that works really well actually. You can see it's quite like stuck into one spot, and you can tell that it is a glitter and it's going to fall down. But definitely if you got a glitter glue, which I can't wait to get, it'll work a lot better. This is the other glittery shade in Infatuated. Oh my god. Oh, I am so happy right now. And this is the shade Kinky. Oh, that felt like butter. I suppose that's the buttery one. Yeah, that's got to be the buttery one. That's the second row. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about with the glitters. They're kind of all in one spot, but they feel quite thick, but they, I guess they would quite budge a bit. But definitely with a glitter glue, I reckon that would set it down. But that's the second row of shadows. Now we're going to do the third row. I won't swatch the concealer though, but we'll go in with the next shade, which is Secret. Which is a beautiful nude colour. Sorry, I've still got a bit of glitter. A bit of glitter on me. The next shade is Tease. And the next shade is Raw. Oh, that feels buttery too. We've got another pearlescent one in the shade Charmed. That's quite a nice sort of gold undertone green. Oh, but when you swatch it, it's quite fiery copper. That's really nice. The last one is Teddy, which is so cute. I love teddy bears, and that's a beautiful sort of brown shade. Sorry, I had makeup wipe. Teddy. The second one. Okay, so that's the third and final row of the shadows. Okay guys, I've screwed you a bit closer so we can see what we're doing on the eyes. And as we all know, sorry it's a bit dirty, but my favourite is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one. So we're going to be doing that to prime the eyes to begin with. So I'm just going to be going in first with the shade Play, which is that one there, which is like a sort of a deeper neutral shade, sort of quite light pink. I want to sort of start, I don't want to go too heavy because we're going to be putting concealer sort of over it anyway, but so I might start towards, the middle of my crease above and sort of drag it out towards the edge. Let's just go with the shade Laced firstly, which is quite a light lilac kind of colour. And my brush up there. Wow, that's really pretty. I can see what people mean, they're already getting eyeshadow in that. So now I want to go into a deeper shade. I want to go into the shade Love Bite, which is this deep sort of purple here, and it's got a little bit, by the looks of it, a little bit of a shimmer to it. So that's quite interesting. And we're just going to be doing the same thing, but we're just going to go slightly below to deepen up that crease a bit. Okay, so now I've sort of got that look, I want to sort of bring it on my lower lash line a bit with the darker colour. So I have a 228 Luxe crease brush, which I'll use just to blend and sort of smooth out the under eyes a little bit because they're looking a bit hectic right now. It doesn't have any powder on it, I'm literally just sweeping away the excess of what I've got. And I think I said this in one of my videos, but I don't use shadow on my lower lash line because I feel like it either makes me look really tired, it makes me look like I've got punched in the face, or it makes me look like I'm sick. So you guys tell me, because this is literally probably the first time that I've done a shadow on my lower lash line. Usually I just like do concealer and like press it up to make sure I don't get any creasing under my eyes. So this is quite different actually. I'm going outside my comfort zone for you guys. So let me know if I'm doing it right. I feel like a mess right now. I feel like, I literally feel like I got punched in the face. Things you do for YouTube. I want to take the shade Tickle, which is this pink sort of one right here. And I just want to go towards the more inner corner with that. Okay, so now I'm happy with how that's looking. I'm just going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral just to cut the crease. I'm going to be taking that on a Zoeva 232 Luxe Classic Shader brush. It's a flat packer brush. I want to go in for straight glitter over here and one of those shimmery ones towards the middle of my eye. So I'm going to just go for it and take the shade Excite, which is this one here. It's a very sort of rose pink with my finger. I'm just going to pack that straight on the outer corner. Wow, that works. So now I'm going to be taking the shade Daydream, which is this one here, which is that pearlescence kind of one. I'm just going to take that on my finger too, and I'm just going to go straight in the inner corner with it. Holy crap. that required little to no effort at all. Okay guys, so now that we're done with the eyes, I'm just going to quickly do my makeup to finish off the rest of the look, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've done my makeup. So this is the finished look. Absolutely obsessed with this palette. Honestly, this palette, I'm so happy that I got. It's just, like I said, you don't realise how good something is, or you know, how if something really does work until you try it for yourself. It's not limited edition. When I'm filming this video, it is still available. It is in stock again, I believe. I got this on the Black Friday sale, so I got 15% off, which was pretty cool. And it was sold out then, but I'm pretty sure it's restocked. But if not, it's not limited edition, and I think there was only like 2 weeks it was sold out, and it came back, and that's when I got it. So it shouldn't be hopefully a long wait because of how like in demand it is and how many people want it. So I definitely recommend you guys get your hands on it. I know it's expensive, that's the only thing, but trying to justify it a little bit. Sephora does have Afterpay. If that's something that you signed up for, you want to do, it's just such an easy way to be able to afford expensive things like this and be able to justify it. The palette is just stunning, like the packaging, yes, and all the shades in here are amazing. Especially the glitters, like the glitters on my eyes I was so happy with. Like I didn't use glitter glue or anything, like yeah, I used concealer to, you know, stick it down, but yeah, the palette is beyond stunning. I'm so happy I got this, and the colours blended so beautifully. They're very buttery, very pigmented, and I didn't have a hard time blending them at all. I'm just terrible at applying eyeshadow to my left eye. Don't judge me on that, guys. I'm just here to buy the expensive makeup, to review it for you guys. I'm just here for a good time, you know? We're all here for a good time, so if I'm terrible at applying eyeshadow to one of my eyes, whatever, that's me. This palette is absolutely stunning. If you can get your hands on it, or you like the look of it, I absolutely loved it because it's the colours that I like. I love nudes, I love pinks, so it just made sense for me to get this. But I'm so happy that I did, and I hope you enjoyed the look that I came up with today. There's quite a few different ones I wanted to do. Sort of like a winged cut crease, like put the wing up in the crease and then flare it out, but I don't have like white liner at the moment. I need to like get on it. I need to like, yeah, stop spending money, but I need to get it. Big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications. That way you yeah, get notified of every video I upload. Let me know what you guys think down below, whether you are gonna buy the palette, whether you've bought it, didn't like it, or whether you love it. Let me know down below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. So thanks so much for watching today, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!